Okay, so there we go. I think we're live now. So, yeah, I'm here today to also turn off the volume on my own thing. I'm here today because I apparently don't know how to use Twitch. Okay, that's good. I have no idea how to make the chat box free floating, so I guess we're just gonna have to do it this way. So I'm gonna be working on a render today, just a low poly work that I'm gonna be doing. It's gonna be based off a couple of different reference images, so this being one of them. It's just gonna be like a colony in Mars sort of thing, just in low poly. So I've already made a couple of assets previously, so I've made like a bush box here. It's just like a little box with some bushes in it. It's like kind of self-explanatory. And I've also made like this tree that I'm going to be using in some way. Just stuff that I was working on earlier. And yeah, so I'm going to start working on that now, I guess. So yeah, I think what I'm going to start off with is I'm going to start off by making a couple of these a couple different just basic shapes sort of things of the different sort of colonies. Is that kind of needs to be a bit taller? Yeah, maybe like that. Yeah, okay. So we're going to start with that, and this is going to be like the greenhouse areas. This is what's going to have all of the, so we'll call this greenhouse biodome. This is where we're going to start off with all of the greenhouse stuff. So I guess I need to pick here now, go white with really should, okay. Sorry. Just do this as well really quickly. Twitch chat basics. Come on. This is pretty bad. Group chat settings. Oh, it's literally in the gear. Okay. Yep, okay. Well, there we go. That was a thing. So, drop that into one corner. Do that. And no, I don't have multi-monitors, so I can't. That would be too easy. Otherwise, I'd just do that. But yeah, okay. So we'll do it this way. So we'll start with a maybe like a white color. It's got like reinforced bars. Maybe we'll do. Okay, let's do the bars first. So go the tube. Okay, we'll make it a 180. Lower the inner radius to about there. And just shrink it down to, yeah, maybe like that. Okay, and rotate this around. Yeah, let's do it 90. And at 90. To each other. Nope. Oh, where's the third? Oh, is that it? Yeah. Oh, okay, apparently you can't scale it up from there. Okay, there we go. How are we looking? Still a little bit too small, I guess. The only thing is that that's a little bit too high. So, oh no, that's coordinates. Okay. Actually make it larger physically. Go. Let's drop the y coordinates down to about there. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. There we go, Z. Z is what I need to change. So there we go. So we'll do this, and we'll make one more out to there. And we'll just bring in would be the Z now. Be the X. angle. Nope. There we go. So that's 2. Maybe let's just do a quick symmetry. And then drop that in there. Is there not another symmetry? I clearly don't know how the symmetry tool works. Whatever, we'll make 2. Okay. And let's just scale it down a bit. Tilt that inward. Drop that down flat. Inward again. Make it a bit bigger. It's not the best fit, but that'll do. So, yeah, I guess we'll start with that. And then now we're gonna have to make our glass color. This is where it's gonna be a bit weird. It's gonna have to be a really weird color of blue because of the fact that this is gonna be supposed to be on like Mars. Would it be? Does it have an orange tint to it? Doesn't let you. Okay, let's just quick cube back here. Okay, I apparently multiplied the cube. That's not what I meant to do. Let's just select this, pull it up, pull the side on. Just check and see if the reflection's screwing something up there. No. So what is happening here? The outer ring is... Okay. Let's just... Quick cube. Back here. Okay, I apparently multiplied the cube. That's not what I meant to do. Let's just select this, pull it up, pull the side on. Just check and see if the reflection's screwing something up there. No. So what is happening here? The outer ring is like black. Okay, it's gotta be to do with the way the light's catching it, I guess. Let's just drop the reflection down to like 15 or 16. Let's try that. That just made it worse. Okay. Oh, is it because... let's try it now. Okay. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. So, now then, what we also need is another one of these rotated 90 degrees and extended along which axis? That axis to about there. There we go. Okay, so now we have our biodome. Biodome. Okay, let's just do it this way. That's probably not the right spelling of vertical, but I don't care. And I'm just going to Alt-G and group that into one biodome. Okay, so now we have that. Let's use some of those assets that I did earlier. So let's go... let's go with the push box. Even though I think it's quite large. Yeah, it's a little bit big for this. Let's just scale the push box down a bit then. Ideally, I want to do 3 along. I may end up having to have to scale. Yeah, maybe I'll just scale the biodome up. That might just be an easier way of doing this. Make the biodome actually larger, and then what we'll do is, why is this inverted? Okay, I don't know what's happening there, but that's a thing. Okay, so we will just take this box, move it over here. Oh my god, what is happening? Like, really? Cinema 4D, what are you doing? Okay. There we go. So, now then, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna move this up to about there. And then we'll start lining it with these bush boxes. So adding them along. Okay. And the idea eventually will be to add different types of fruits and vegetables and stuff. But for the time being, I can't really be bothered. So it's just going to be these for the time being, and then I'll add them in some other time. Okay, now did that duplicate how I wanted it to? I need to set hierarchical. Why can't you set this as hierarchical? I have to set it for each individual one. Okay. I may have to set it individually. These are all gonna be a pain. Okay. So let's take these, connect objects and delete. Delete the higher text. Connect objects and delete. Delete that. Connect object and delete. Why has it suddenly disappeared? Because these two are two separate colors. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. I guess there will be no symmetry tool being used for this, but what we can do is we're just going to eyeball it, and we're going to go like that, and drop it probably about there, maybe a little bit closer in. Look top down. Yeah, probably about there. Okay. Cool. So now let's put our physical sky back in, render this out. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So that's a start. Now, what I also wanted to do, and I think it might be easier to do from outside the dome, is we'll drop the boxes inside the biodome. Let's add this tree. Yeah, it's too large. So we'll shrink it down a bit. Just like that. And Yes, we'll leave that in the middle. And then maybe we'll have... You know what maybe we can do? Let's take... Oh god. Was it that? Yeah, there we go. We'll take another set of boxes and rotate them 90 degrees. Is this going to be too many boxes? Yes, it is. Oh, unless... Actually, can I just get them to the point where they're just touching, maybe? That would be nice. If everything could just work out nicely, that would be great. Pretty close. I'll take it. Okay. And now... The only issue that I have now is how I'm going to do a floor in the biodome. Disc? Yeah, maybe that's the best option. Maybe do disc, make it way bigger than the biodome at first, and then we'll just mess around with it from there. Maybe we'll, drop the outer radius to there, so it fits perfectly inside that. Delete that. It that way. Wow. Okay. So that was a surprising amount easier than I thought it was going to be. So we'll make the ground on this. Delete that. You know what we'll do? Take this dirt and we'll just add a bit more red to it, like about there. And maybe we'll add not environment. Maybe we'll add bump. Add a very slight bump to it. Add a bit of noise and make like a very 2% bump to it. Global scale. Yeah, okay. So we'll do 8%. And yeah, there we go. Make it like red grit. Okay. That looks kind of weird. Maybe we'll turn the scale down a little bit. Which scale did I screw with? Global scale. Maybe, okay, let's try that. How does that render out? Okay. That doesn't look too bad. However, now that I'm looking at it, it looks like it doesn't quite fit inside. So maybe we'll bring that back a bit. And maybe we'll, close it up just a little bit. Bring it out to there. Okay. So now, render this out. Okay, cool. Now, if we go actually inside the biodome here, and let's change the time. Am I getting darker? Yeah, okay, so we need to go this way. There we are. And let's see. Cool. Okay, so now we have our biodome made. Yeah, so we'll drop in there and call this floor. Yeah, and maybe I'll also add this to this as well. Yeah, okay. Cool. So now I'm gonna have to work on just take these two. There we go. Okay, and so now we're gonna have to work on the landscape. Actually, let's work on a second. Let's maybe make a second biodome. Without the tree. And without this back row of boxes. Yeah, it's just one of the random things, isn't it? Yeah, is that all of them? And none others? Okay, so we'll remove those out of there. So, biodome with tree. This will be the biodome without the tree. And so, what will make this is the one thing is the texture that I don't know what I'm gonna do for the texture. Wooden planks. No, I don't like that one. Preset tiles. No. Tiles 2. No, that looks awful. Tiles 3. That also looks. Actually. No. Let's turn that to full. Maybe turn the color off. Yeah, make it a little bit darker. And then maybe add just a little bit of Fresnel. And then also turn that down. And then we'll replace the texture on the floor with that. Those are quite large tiles. That's fine. Okay. And how are we going to do this? Let's work on making a simple statue in the middle. So let's start with the tube. Bring in the inner radius. Let's go like about there. And then we'll take off the Phong tag. And we will make this editable. Choose our face selection. I'm gonna have to look top down at this now. Okay. Do you want to just maybe not? Thanks. Cool. There we go. So head on. Okay. Head on. We'll do. Sure. We'll do these two. We'll do these two, and that's not a perfect cross, is it? These two? Of course I can't check the segments anymore. There we go. How many segments do we have? Yeah, we'll do cap segments. 36 will drop by 1. Okay. So now I have to actually align myself so the top down so that it dissects that. 2, 2. Where's the middle vertical line going? It just goes straight down, doesn't it? That should be good enough, whatever. And then we will do matrix extrude. And okay, well, no, stop. Okay, that's fine. There we go. And now we will drop a polygon reduction at like 72%. Wait, what? It literally just removed that one. There we go. Okay. And then we weird as well. Oops. Maybe we'll do that. And then just go reflection 0. Do this as a Fresnel. Fresnel, and we'll drop it to about 47%. Ooh, whoops. Is this gonna look really weird? Oops. Linear, no. 2D radial is weird as well. Oops. Maybe we'll do that, and then just go reflection 0. Do this as a Fresnel. Fresnel, and we'll drop it to about 47%. Ooh, whoops. Is this gonna look really weird? I don't remember how you set it to UVW. God damn it. This is really... okay, maybe like a 3%. Okay, maybe a 1%. Yeah. Okay. We'll do that as the base of the shrine, and then we'll do sphere. Excuse me. Okay, maybe a 1%. Yeah. Okay. We'll do that as the base of the shrine, and then we'll do sphere. Excuse me. Yeah, 22 segments. Polygon reduction. Set to about 71%. Nope, not the polygon reduction. Drop the size of the sphere. And then pop it up on those. Yeah, there we go. Cool. And so now, hopefully, yeah, maybe spherical would be a better idea. Oh, this is the apple texture. This isn't. Texture I was looking for. Yeah, no, I need a gradient. Oh my god. I might regret that. Is that gonna do some weird banding thing? Kind of. Base, put that. Floor. Floor 1. Tree trunk. Dirt in boxes. Something. Leaves. Leaves and leaves 1. No, yeah. Glass. So there we go. Let's do that. So let's just drop in our physical sky. Yeah, make 1300. And that doesn't look too bad. Okay. So let's drop that down. And what we'll do is we'll do the outer planet soil will take that bump and we'll knock it down like crazy low. And then we're also going to drop the floor down just slightly. So now, hopefully at least, when this gets rendered out, okay, cool. So there's biodome 1. So now we'll move this biodome across a little bit. And let's just do a full render. And we'll see what we got. Okay. Alrighty then. This is the biodome one. I'm wondering if I should try and make it more brown so you can actually see the difference. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, let's do that. And then you the noise kind of bothers me though. Maybe let's 16 maybe. That should be enough to differentiate. Also, for some reason it's darker in here. I don't get why. Then the second you go out, it's got a weird tint to it. Don't understand. It's the same color. Okay. So I guess we'll do that'll be there. We've got to do something else as well. Maybe do ooh, this is a good idea actually. G shrine. This one? Yeah. drop the shrine into Biodome 1. Yeah, okay. Cool. Now, what we should do is... Yeah, take a 2. No. We will take a cylinder, and we will make it a very long radius with less height. Yeah, about there. Deleting the fog tag as well. And we will take... There's no way to choose the inner radius, is there? Okay. So we will use a bool. Smaller, probably about there. And we'll take a bool tool. Nope. Other way around. What is wrong with the bool tool? There we go. There we are. Object, so let's just lower the height quite a bit, and we'll drop it down to about there. And now we will duplicate that outside of there. What we're going to do with this now is we are going to make this our water. No luminance, we need transparency, light blue with an even lighter light blue as a color, and with a slight reflection again of Fresnel. Even no, even more. Yeah, there we go. No transparency, that can stay up, but that needs to go to about 80. Now, absorption color, light, no, lighter blue. There we go. Non-cell shadow. That looks like. That looks fairly accurate. Looks fairly accurate. So let's just drop that in there. Render that out. Alright, alright. And now we need one more that is a little bit bigger than this. Lower radius about there. Little bit higher. Lift it up ever so slightly. Okay, there we go. And now we're going to do the same technique as before. We're going to drop a bool tool in. No, that's not how this works. Drop that in there and that. And there we are. So now drop the same shrine color onto that. And there we go. Okay. Now the only issue that I have now is that I'm going to need yet another one of these pains in the ass. make up the water in the center. But there we go. Okay. Water. Outer clean. Inner water. And we will add that to... Oops. Add that all to the shrine. And now what we should have, at least, and what I'm going to quickly render out in 4960 by 2960. Is that what 4K is? 4K resolution, 4960 by 2160, and we'll go 401 with a 2x2, 2x2 by 4x4 with an ambient occlusion and a global illumination. Oh, oops, there's a multipass. Ambient occlusion, global illumination, and QMC still image, diffuse depth of 2 and 1.3 alpha. Maybe 25 by 69. Minimum ray length of 0.7. 4% contrast. Yeah, see that. And we will render this one biodome at a time. To save at a time. And we'll upload what we have so far to DeviantArt. Okay. And now we wait for the render. The most exciting part of doing this. So yeah, hopefully the idea is that I'll eventually have a full project that I can actually upload. But for the time being, I'm going to have to tackle it in parts because this is going to be a much larger project than I originally thought it was going to be. So I'm going to have to take it in a couple of parts and work at it as I go. So for right now, this is going to be the final project. These two biodomes, and then just the backdrop or floor or whatever you want to call it. And then later on, I'll hopefully be able to turn it into like a full-on landscape sort of thing with all of the